All right, how's it going, everybody? My name is Boosted Ghost, as some of you guys know, and I think we're gonna finally get cracking on this project because there's not a ton of people who actually do Sylvias and actually explain building them and fixing problems on them that you see. So here we are. My current issue right now is we're running it to a problem with the fuse box here, and one of my relays actually blew, as you can see, nice big hole right in the corner of the relay. So we're waiting on parts for that. We also got some small issues with one of our, you'll look down here, if you look in your engine bay you can see the fuse box. Obviously if you're new to owning an S chassis and you haven't looked in here yet, you can pretty much figure around pretty quick. Anyways, as you can see, one of the connectors here is kind of smoked up, looks pretty badly burnt. You can't see it in great detail, at least on this, but looks like actually one of the metal prongs on this side right here closest to us is melted. So I'm probably, and I mean most definitely, I'm gonna have to replace this plug here, and that's gonna be coming soon. I will also do a whole video on that while we do that. Okay, cool. I do need to actually unplug this while it sits, but we'll worry about that in a second. Other than that, this is an SR20 DET, so obviously that's the platform we're working with. And like I said, I haven't seen too many people working with the same platform as I have, at least in English. So I know a lot of guys show their builds and like to speed up the process. However, this is going to give you a better in-depth breakdowns of all the things that are happening, at least with this car, and how to fix those issues. So I'm still learning myself, so cut me some grace, and we're gonna get and learn this together. So hopefully it'll be pretty good, but we'll see. And also I want to check out something real quick because I know this is a little long, but I had to do it a weird way without it kinking. But I want to make sure I didn't burn any of my lines, but it looks like they're pretty heat resistant, so it looks like they're doing all right. Okay, cool. Oops, got a little closer to the engine. My bad. Yeah, I'm looking for these lines right here. That's my oil, and then there's one for my air connected right over here. Can't really see it too well, but yeah, sorry about that. Can't see it too well, but it's right here where my finger's at, and followed over to my catch can, which is nice and neatly tucked up under, hiding, and zip tied, as good drift cars are. So yeah, that's kind of like the go around right now, though. Oops. Let's see. We also got to make sure that the fuse box isn't smoked as well, but I don't know how to tell that yet until we start doing other tests. So we'll see how that turns out. And we're going to take a little tour of this car because obviously you guys have not seen the car yet unless you have been on my TikTok. But so that was the engine bay. Here's the rest of the car. Here's my little spoiler, my stickers from my club. The rear also needs some work. You guys will see in a second, as I got a bunch of paint chip and body work I need to do here. So body work needs to be done right here. I know I don't care about the paint right now. See chips and all that other stuff. Yes, I just plugged my own thing real quick. You can see the paint getting really worn with the sun and everything too here, and yeah, it's just a bunch of nonsense. So I'm gonna try to restore it. Got to fix the fiberglass nicks. It's not the cleanest car, but she is gonna be coming up. Does have the original bricks and everything else, so that's pretty fun. And we're gonna take a look on the inside here. Boom. All right, so look on the inside. Got a little dirty because people like to mess in my car without me out of the picture, so it's kind of unfortunate. But we come in here, it's my little stick knob, turbo timer, and also my thing to mess with my turbo. I don't exactly know what it's called. It was gutted out before I added the rear seats into it. It does have a roll cage. It's my little charm. And we also got a small surprise hiding on the other side. This is actually why I carry the name Ghost for this, because it's a fun name, and also my dude right here, this is the Ghost. He lives in the car. My fire extinguisher. Ghost. But yeah, rear seats. Done. Back to the engine bay. Okay, so yeah, basically, that's kind of the rundown. Obviously, we're going to need a Fran shroud in the future. We're just trying to get this car up and running to get to another spot so I can actually start doing better work on it, so on and so forth. Making it go good, you know what I mean? So, there's going to be some other stuff to change out here too, I think. I'm probably going to try to organize all this eventually. Clean up the inside, wipe it all down, get it all cleaned out. Get the front bumper back on, because that's not on right now. And then hopefully, you know, start restoring this thing and actually buy a hood prop, because that's kind of what we need. So, other than that, if you guys have any questions about the build, about some of the issues I've ran into, excuse me, please drop a comment in below. Oh, actually, I can also tell you guys something real quick before we close this video out. So I also need to get new yeah, these need to be brand new, but I actually did redo the tie rod ends here on this. You can see the side skirt down here. Boop. I did redo the tie rod ends on the rear, so hopefully that stabilized the car. Also working on stabilizing the vehicle, but it didn't even run right now because of the fuse box issue. So I mean, it didn't even actually matter if it runs or not, or drives straight or not, because we can't even get it to run properly. So you know how that is. Other than that, we're just going to be diagnosing everything wrong with the fuse box. Hopefully nothing with this. Fuses are busted up. Like I said, I already know what the issue is, kind of, because I've seen, well, I didn't even tell you guys this, but okay, so we were working on the car, got it on all 4 tires. I was jumping it. Everything was fine. It wasn't crossed to my knowledge. I didn't look like it was crossed, at least. Red right here, ground to the closest one to me, to my terminal closest to me. And I just saw smoke, and I heard a crackling noise over here, smoke, and then just, and then the car just stopped working. Did not cut on at all after that. So it cranks, no cut on. So it just doesn't want to turn over, I guess, is the issue, if that makes sense. It does make sense. You're a car people, you understand. Yeah, so it doesn't turn over, but it does have juice. So now we're going to go through and eliminate all the relays, but the relay that's already gone, as you can see, I already have it pulled out right here. I'm not entirely positive this is the right thing to be switching out. I mean, I tried to jump it and whatnot, but relays are a little bit trickier to trick, so we'll see. We have another one on the way, like I said. Probably be here April 3rd or close to. Hopefully in March it'd be a little bit closer, but we'll see how that goes. Other than that, that's really all I gotta say. So before we exit out of this video, I'd like to say one thing, and that, well, a couple things actually. For one is I'm going to be going through this build and trying to restore this car from the ground up as much as I can, and anything that's wrong with it I will be fixing myself, and I will be telling you guys how the process is and everything else, because I've been searching YouTube and everything, and bro, there's nobody telling people how to work on their Silvias like that for real. So unless you guys are the diamond in the rough, I haven't really seen too many guys with a RHD SR20 working on that platform. So that's just kind of my thing. So I'm gonna rock and roll with the SR20. We're gonna make builds, we're gonna have fun with it, and then eventually we're gonna be actually building the engine itself. So stay tuned for that in the next future. It's not gonna be super new, but it's gonna be there. Other than that, my cat is trying to make a guest appearance. But other than that, though, I mean, it's just a simple build by me, you know, and trying to give you guys a little bit more knowledge on what's going on. That, and I just love the S chassis. I want to rebuild this thing, make it better, make it cleaner, and the whole 9 yards, and have fun with it, you know. Something I can rip on and and just make it look good. So that's the goal for here, at least. And if you guys are interested, like I said, drop a follow or comment or whatever you guys want to see next. If you guys are curious on what else has gone into the build, please ask, and I shall tell you guys in a video or in comments. That's cool. And we'll see how it goes. So with that being said, though, I'm pretty sick. This is kind of a long-winded video for me right now, standing up. It's going to be actually one of the shortest videos we might have on this channel from here on out. So from here on out, this is probably going to be the shortest one, because everything else is going to be more detailed about the car and everything else. So with that being said, though, appreciate you guys who do follow me already. You guys are great. Thanks for coming over to from my TikTok and some of my friends. I thank you guys for your support. That's what I meant to say, by the way. I'm trying to give a little bit more animation so you guys aren't just staring at a engine. So but thank you guys again for your support. And if you guys are interested, feel free to comment, share. If you guys want to see the turbo real quick. No turbo, little baby turbo. But if you guys are interested, just drop a follow and have fun, be good people, and try to do kindness to others. Thanks. Love you guys. Peace.